Welcome. In this discussion, arranged by the experts at ProTax Accountant, we're going to dive into a UK tax break that millions of couples are actually eligible for, but you'd be surprised how many don't claim it. It's a really simple way to keep a bit more of your hard-earned money right where it belongs, in your pocket. So what if I told you that your household could be missing out on this much money every single tax year? Yeah, that's right, up to £252. For a lot of us, that's a weekly shop, a couple of tanks of petrol, or maybe a nice dinner out. Okay, let's get into what this is all about. It's called the Marriage Allowance. And honestly, it's just a clever way for couples to lower their combined tax bill. Think of it like this. One partner has a slice of their tax-free allowance they're not using, so they can just share it with the other. We're going to walk you through exactly how it works, step by step. So here's our roadmap. We'll kick things off with the basics of this £252 perk. Then the big one, are you eligible? After that, we'll show you how to claim it. We'll also cover the pros and cons, what to watch out for, how to manage it once you've got it, and finally, when it might be a good idea to call in an expert. Okay, so this is the crucial question, isn't it? Are you one of the millions who can actually claim this? The rules are pretty specific, so let's break down the criteria together and see if this is for you. You know, the rules are surprisingly simple. It really just boils down to three key things. First, you have to be married or in a civil partnership. Second, one of you needs to earn less than the personal allowance. That's £12,570 for the 2025/26 tax year. And third, the other partner needs to be a basic rate taxpayer. That's it. Let's make this real with an example. Meet Chloe and Ben. Chloe's a freelance graphic designer in London earning about £11,000 a year. That's below the tax-free allowance. Her husband, Ben, is a project manager making £40,000, which puts him squarely in the basic rate tax band. They are the perfect example of a couple who can benefit from this. And this table here really lays out the numbers. For most of the UK, as long as the lower earner is below that 12,570 quid mark and the higher earner is between that and 50,270, you're in. Just a quick note, you can see the threshold for Scotland is a little different for the higher earner, so that's something to keep in mind if you live there. Okay, so you've looked at the rules and you think you're eligible. Fantastic. So what's the next step? How do you actually get your hands on the cash? Well, it's probably way easier than you think. Let's walk through it. Honestly, the quickest and easiest way is to just do it online. The government has made the whole process super straightforward and it's totally free. You just need to do three things. 1. Grab your details, specifically both of your national insurance numbers. 2. Sign in on the gov.uk website. You might need your passport or another ID to prove it's you. And 3. That's it. You'll get an email confirmation, usually within 24 hours. Simple. Now, while online is definitely the fastest, you do have another choice. You can apply by post. It means filling out a form called the MATCF. It's a bit slower, yeah, but hey, if you prefer doing things with pen and paper, the option is there, and the result is exactly the same. And here is a massive pro tip from the team at ProTax Accountant, and I really want you to hear this. You should never pay anyone to make this claim for you. There are companies out there that will charge a fee, but the official process is 100% free. You can do it all yourself. Right, so like any financial decision, it's always smart to look at both sides of the coin. There are some clear wins here, but also a few things you need to keep an eye on. And stay with me because this next point might actually surprise you. The biggest pro is obviously saving up to 252 quid a year. But I think the biggest pitfall is simply not knowing you're eligible in the first place, or just forgetting to claim it. The income limits are also really strict, so if either of your salaries changes, that could affect things. It's something you have to stay on top of. But that is not all. Here's a little did you know for you, and this is where most people really miss out. You can backdate your claim. So if you've been eligible for a while but never claimed, you can go back up to 4 previous tax years. This can lead to a really nice payout. In fact, if you successfully backdate a claim for the full 4 years, we're talking about a check from HMRC for over £1,000. It is absolutely worth spending a few minutes to check if you were eligible in the past. I mean, who wouldn't want a lump sum like that? So, you've applied and it's all gone through. Great. What happens now? Well, this isn't just a one and done kind of thing. Your claim is ongoing, so it's really important to know how to manage it from here on out. The first thing you'll notice is that HMRC will send you both new tax codes. You know those little codes on your payslip? Well, the person getting the extra allowance will see their code change to end in an M for marriage allowance received. The person giving up a bit of their allowance will get a code ending in N. It's just how the system updates itself automatically. Now listen up, because this is a really crucial point. The allowance renews automatically, every single year. That means the responsibility is on you to tell HMRC if your situation changes. So if the lower earner gets a pay rise that pushes them over the allowance, or if you separate, you have to contact HMRC and cancel it. If you don't, you could end up with the wrong tax bill later on. While this whole process is designed to be pretty simple for most of us, well, we all know life and money can get complicated sometimes, can't they? So let's look at a few times when it might be a really good idea to get some expert advice. Remember Chloe, our freelance designer? For people like her, whose income can go up and down all the time, it can get a bit tricky to know if you're still eligible from one year to the next. One great month could push you over the threshold, and that's something an expert can help you figure out. Or maybe you've got other bits of income, like interest from savings or some dividends, and you're just not sure how that all fits into the picture. Or maybe you just want to be absolutely positive that you're getting the biggest possible refund from backdating those claims. In situations like these, the more complex ones, a quick chat with an expert can give you real clarity and peace of mind. They can make sure you're getting the most out of the allowance without making any costly mistakes. And that's exactly what the team at ProTax Accountant is there for. So, if you have any questions at all about what we've talked about, or if your own tax situation feels a bit complicated, please don't hesitate to reach out to ProTax Accountant. All their contact details are on the screen right now. They'd be more than happy to help. And hey, while you're at it, be sure to subscribe to their channel for more simple, helpful guides just like this one. We'll leave you with this final thought. You've just learned about one allowance that could save you a really significant amount of money. It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other hidden tax perks and reliefs might you be missing out on? Thanks for watching.